Welcome back to Casual Gamer Oz. We're continuing our online little sprint race series that we've been doing, and you saw me in my last race in Bahrain that I hope I got a good track, and I said one of them could be Australia, and where are we? We're in Australia. That's good. I'm going to change teams. I'm going to be McLaren. Let's be Jenson Button. Why not? I've had a different driver for every single race, so that's generally how I roll, because I like to change my mind and basically be that cool person. So we've got this weird warning again. I don't know what that's for. So Australia, I'm confident. I like this track. You know I'm going to crash out because that's generally what I do. But we will see how we roll. No dirty driving going on this time around. Would be nice. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Now, where am I in the grid? Midfield, once again. As often is the case. I've been midfield every single one of these races, so not a surprise there. Let us get into this and try this out and get excited, because you can tell I am right now. Okay. There we go. That's what we wanted. Alright. What sort of carnage will we have into turn 1 here at Albert Park? Let's find out, because we are off and racing. And I've got my teammate there. Looks like Hellmade is my teammate for this Grand Prix. Slightly in front of me. We're going to go to the inside line here, which could be a bit of a risk. Whoa, there's cars going everywhere. They're rolling. I've been hit. There's ghosting. There's a half spinning. And I've somehow managed to find my way into 5th position. There you go. Now, I'm still a little bit scared coming into turn 3 that I might get somebody spin me out, such as a fucking Toro Rosso. And I hope they get a penalty for that, because come on. I had a bit of a run on them there. Mother trucker. There's Tiptoe in front of me, tiptoeing around in their Haas as we go. Whoa. Opportunistic move there, Mr. Mercedes. And once again, I'm shoved off the track. Jeez, McGeese, these drivers. You get a good start, and then before you know it, you're being shunted and punted every 3 seconds left way in the next. Well, good news, I haven't gotten a penalty. Bad news, I'm not in the points. So we're going to try our darndest in a McLaren Honda. I'm going to put it up into rich mode very shortly, but not quite. Evil Ted's left. Not Evil Ted! Alright, yellow flag means we've got an incident ahead, which is good in terms of making out some positions, but I can't actually see any cars. There's a bit of dust on the road there. Well, there's a car that's off. Now, is that my little bastard from a few rounds ago in the Force India, or last round, that took me off? Oh, hello, Haas. You are definitely tiptoeing on the track there. That is very slow. Now, you're going to move across there to cover the line by taking the inside. I'm going to do exactly the same as what you're going to do. Oh, yeah, you want to swipe around there, do you, buddy? You want to swipe around there, you're going to close that line up and whack the brakes on, because I was getting taken out there. I see what Tiptoe's doing. I see what his mind is. Now I've got 2 cars here that are going to go either side of me here. Oh, you little dastardly bastard. Shoves me into the wall. And, oh, I got lucky there, actually. If I had damage on, I would have been done then, but obviously we've got no damage on at the moment in this. Wheel-to-wheel racing here is very interesting, as somehow I hold on to that. Oh my goodness, some of these drivers, I tell you what, they've got some balls on them, and some of them are just absolutely whack job crazy. Now, I found myself in 12th. I thought I was going to pounce on some points there with a couple of these people taking out. It'd be nice if these 2 in front of me took each other out, because then I would slip into 10th place and at least grab a point. I'm going to end up cutting a bit of the circuit there. That was not intentional, just took my eyes off the road for 2 seconds. And we are going to see if we can catch Juan Chalice, 87. Juan. Now, what's happened to my friend? Are you having a laugh, mate? Are they still in this session, or have they gone off and had a laugh with somebody else? Not sure. I don't know why I'm driving so raggedly here all of a sudden. Anyway. This car sounds terrible, does it not? The Honda. Alright, DRS is enabled. It's going to do me a fat load of good if I'm not within a bull's roar of any of these cars right now. Let's see what we can do. 12th out of 22nd. Well, if we finish in 12th, that'll at least be the highest I've finished in any of these recent races. That's, I guess, something. Let's try and have a clean lap here, Ben. He says as he runs wide. Awesome. Love to maybe set a fastest lap on one of these sessions, but I don't think I ever will, because generally I'm not that good, and I'm driving a McLaren, so that's generally not going to happen. And we head now into the back half of the circuit. Great viewing spot for cars if you ever go to Albert Park, just there on the left hand side on the hill, Rocky's Hill. Whoa, we've got two cars off there. I just kind of bummed the wall slightly and they're ghosting. Now, did I overtake technically there in a yellow flag zone? I know they were both off circuit, but well, that Williams is gone. They were ghosting in me. Did they just like join me, and are we now a Williams-McLaren pair? Meanwhile, folks, I'm in 10th place. I'm in the points. Alright. That's what we like it when cars take each other out in online mode, because we find ourselves in the points. Alright, penultimate lap. Don't think I'm going to get any more positions, and I've got a big enough gap behind me. Remember, no penalty so far this race, so yeah. Looks like we're set for a point here at the moment, which I'll gladly take. We're very satisfied with a point. And definitely this section here also a decent place to watch the cars in Albert Park. Just on the left-hand side there, sort of a general admission area. You've got a few little nice concrete bollards they put up there for the spectators, and seeing the cars go through that section, it's really good to see. It's a good overtaking point up into turn 3 as well, and often cars will go off straight ahead, so it's kind of got it all. It's a great circuit, Albert Park, to watch. It's not, I guess, like a proper permanent circuit where you can maybe stand on a hill like at the Circuit of the Americas or Sepang and see other sections of the circuit wherever you are sitting, but it's obviously pretty much freely accessible except for the grandstands. You can basically go anywhere in Albert Park with a general admission ticket, sort of not within the main straight area, but that's about it. But it's definitely a circuit and a race which, you know, I'm biased, I'm Australian, but, you know, I out of all the Grand Prix I've been to, and I've been to 5 different ones around the world, it's up there with Canada as the best that I've ever been to, and the way it's put on, and the atmosphere and everything else. So, Australia, we definitely put on a great Grand Prix. Anyway, we are sitting pretty in 10th. We've basically got no one behind us, no one in front of us. We set my fastest lap of the race, and barring any incidents here in the final lap, we are set for my second points finish of this online sprint season. So I am going to be very satisfied with that. And we, depending what we're in next, if it's Canada, I'll continue, but if it's not Canada, I think we might hang up the helmet on this session, and we might leave it to F1 2017. What do you reckon? I think we will. Just for going out in a high. Going out in a high with some points. Shall we obviously finish in this position right now, which I think by the looks of things we will, barring any huge catastrophes by myself. The fuel looks like it's not going to run out as well, even though I'm on the full rich mode, which is good. Nice comforting feeling that is, as we bring a McLaren home for a point at Albert Park. Jenson Button, 3-time winner at this circuit. He does love Albert Park. I've interviewed him at Albert Park before. You having a giggle, mate? Won! Oh, look at that! Even better reason to go out on top. My man won! My person won! My racer won! You having a giggle, mate? You are the best person this game has ever seen. Good job. Deserving race winner. For that, I'm going to cross the line with a bit of a show. Yeah, boy. We'll take the point. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And well done, you having a giggle, mate. Congratulations. I hope you are having a massive giggle at that, because you thoroughly deserve it. You are having a giggle. But yes, this has been F1 2016 online mode. We will speak to you when it comes to F1 2017. Thank you for joining us here in Casual Gamer Royals. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and everything else in between. We appreciate you watching it, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Good night.